Hey everyone, Ranjan Studios here, and I'm back again with another review. And today I'm going to be showing you the Diamond Select Back to the Future DeLorean Time Machine from Back to the Future Part 1. Now, many of you will notice that the box says Back to the Future 2, and because this is the DeLorean from Part 1, many of you will say, "Oh, hey, why is this? So why is the box like clearly showing that the DeLorean is from Back to the Future 2 when it's from Back to the Future 1?" Well, Diamond Select had to put Part 2 on purpose because apparently Bob Gale, the co-writer for Back to the Future, Bob Gale said that when Diamond Select were making their own Back to the Future merchandising, Diamond Select had to use Diamond Select used Part 2 to like license the merchandise than Part 1, like the original Back to the Future, because if Diamond Select put on Part 2, it would be much cheaper. So that's what I know. So anyway, now maybe you know that this is like pretty much like this is just pretty much the same like the other DeLorean, the Mark II DeLorean that I did, which was one of the hover mode. And maybe you know that it's just the same thing, but this one is not found on any other Diamond Select DeLorean models, which has no power, which is apparently the plutonium, like out of plutonium. And here this is apparently like the DeLorean I last reviewed. There you go. So it has training mode. And here you can see all the components of the time machine: plutonium powered flux capacitor, time circuits, and input keypad, 304 grade brushed stainless steel time machine body, stainless steel flux banding system, light alloy V6, 2.85 liter engine, 5-speed manual transmission, and 1.21 gigawatt electrical system. Now, just for very quick, many of you will tell me, "Oh, hey, Brandon, it's not gigawatt, it's gigawatts." Well, apparently, it's supposed to be gigawatt because apparently in the movie, some scientists actually accidentally pronounced the word gigawatt wrong, so instead it's just called gigawatt when it should actually be gigawatt. Anyway, and you can see this is just apparently like the part like the part 2 for like the car, it's just apparently like the same one for like the other one, like than the other DeLorean, but this one has different like reading. Prepare for the adventure of a lifetime, because once you reach the 88 miles per hour temporal displacement threshold, there's no turning back. Featuring the classic car featured in one of the best movies in modern history, this scaled Back to the Future time machine replica recreates the iconic vehicle responsible for turning Doc Emmett Brown and Marty McFly's world upside down. With advanced light-up effects and sound clips from their first big screen adventure, buckle up your seatbelts, fire up your flux capacitors, and discover what it really means to go back to the future. So on the other side, it's just the same thing as well. So yeah, I'll just crack it open, and yeah, so let's see what this thing can do. So I'll be back. Okay, so here, so right out of the box, just real quick, apparently this is just the same thing. This is just apparently the same thing like all like the stuff inside the other DeLorean box. what's different is that it has a different about this one, about this car. It has like a different background, which is the clock tower being struck by lightning. When in 1955, when, if you remember, Marty went back to the future, and he got sent back there. So apparently this is just the same thing. There's just like your like manual like guide, whatever you call it. Yeah, I mean, that's all the stuff. And besides, from the box, here is the time machine, all in its full glory. And you can see there's no DMC logo here. Apparently, it's the same thing like the other DeLorean. You just like find the try me like play button like under here, and then you just change the batteries. There's just some like difference on the back. You can see that we have the iconic out of time plate, and you can see because it's from part 1, because this car is from part 1, it has the plutonium chamber, and here you can see that the vents, they're apparently in a different color, and it's apparently like not the same color from the hard mode DeLorean. And I'll be back real quick. Let me just go get the other car. Okay, so okay, sorry guys, it's just a bit crowded here. Okay, so as you can see that the Mark 1 DeLorean, as it's called, it had like this silverish gray color to it. Well, on the hard mode DeLorean, it has like the black vents, and interestingly enough, okay, you can see that there's this like pipe that's connected to the right side of the vents. Well, on the Mark 1 DeLorean, you can see that there's a pipe that's connected to the left side of the Mark 1 car. And here, interestingly enough, you can see that the button here, it's like much different than the one on the hover mode DeLorean. This one is like much like, how do you say, like, I don't know how, it's a bit hard to describe it, but yeah, anyway, so see, not much differences. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to be showing you sounds, all the sounds of the Mark 1 time machine, and I'll be right back. Okay, so here's the time machine itself, and let's see what sounds it has to offer. So that's the if you remember on the box, one of the sounds it had was no power. This is apparently the no power sound, which is apparently like the DeLorean out of plutonium. And let's hear the other sounds. Going doors opening. I'll just wait for the lights. Time circuits being switched on. That's the car starting up. Car revving up. And I'll also make my room much darker, if I can get I'll just have my room to be a bit darker so you can see the lights. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, this as dark as it can get. So much like the hover mode DeLorean, the back lights up as well. And this is probably one of my most favorite sounds of this car. Okay, well that's pretty much it. If I can just get one of the doors to open, apparently it's just like all the others. It's just apparently like all it's apparently like the other DeLorean. You know, just basic like sounds. There you go. Time circuit's being switched on. So yeah, if any of you like this video, or if any of you enjoy this video, please like and subscribe. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's my review of the Mark 1 DeLorean Time Machine by Diamond Select Toys. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to my channel. You can also check out my social media pages, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And with that being said, I'm Red Engine Studios. I'm Red Engine Studios, and I'll see you guys in the future.